Oh wow! Hello everyone! It's Zaklyon, your boy. I'm coming at you with Monster Prom. I'm very excited to play this. I've played a thrice. I just got it the other day. I think I played one short game and two full games. I was gonna say it does not take anywhere near an hour, but maybe that's just because I don't know. I'm gonna be reading it out. So, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Okay, now I've gone at this twink the past few times because it's a surrogate for me, but I feel like doing a lesbian. Yeah, we're going full on lesbian. What's her name? Oh no, what's her name? Yes. Great.
Light it up!
Light it up, ladies. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Hill, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Guess who I did the past 2 playthroughs? Liam de Lioncourt, which is... Lioncourt is very close to my name. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Not a dork.
Yay!
Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of humour, yikes. Sense of business. Who deserves a spin-off of her own. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. By Arcade Fire. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Now see, should I RP in a particular way? Polyps fired. Let's RP. That glorious instant when your friend stops you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist in your favourite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Your least favourite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. It's that of a big fat, that one. coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. People in possessions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. We'll go for that one. Not the one I've just read, but the middle one. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Well, none of these. Set stuff on fire. I really like the soundtrack in this. I really like the song that plays at the end. Okay. I feel as though here, let's get some charms. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit. Smells like team spirit. Okay. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. You sound like a caveman. You gain 2 charm. After you're walking along when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. Get in, loser, we're going short. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet here we are. Vera and Damien hop out. The work isn't bad. It's just not at the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag. RuPaul's All-Star Drag Race. If you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal, what's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really fast? Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. And that may have won you the crowd in the past, but it won't work against Justin probably Darrington actually. Justin Darrington. Damien, he's driving the Thunder... This is a drag race! Ah! I'm gonna scream! Oh, it's really catching the zeitgeist, this game. He's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. And I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on the juice of literal, actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that?
So pathetic.
I don't know. Maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy's a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down you know that she does not have what it takes to win us this thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Now I'm trying to peg Vera, so we're doing that. Oh, you know what, sorry, I keep forgetting. Attitude is everything, but Nancy, in fact, you know what I'll just do? I'll just read out what I'm going to say. Vera, you're right, Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed, that's a slur, her with a faster car. Perfect! We can get a brand new, qualified race car and Damien can still feel like his shitty, subpar car is useful. Nancy's a thing of beauty and grace, Vera, but as long as her genes that live on in whatever machine I drive to victory, the plan is A-OK by me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country. You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along. God, I wish that were me. Which mostly consists of making the cars a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. Sometime later, Nancy gives birth Don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate race car. Look at what we've made, huh guys? I mean, mostly what Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped get them there. Yeah,
Not bad.
honestly, this car is a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may go into high-end race car breeding. People make thousands off of breeding horses to race, and horses want to fuck. How hard could that be? By that logic, I bet I could make millions breeding race cars. You totally could. I'd be your first customer. Haha, you already were. I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien has the race in the bag. Vera has a new business venture and the world has a new species of super race car. You gain 2 boldness and 1 money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her. Score! Okay.
Let's do this.
Again. I'm trying to get Vera. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Yeah. Tapeworms! They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
That has been
What
amazing.
a delicious idea. But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Okay, look at Scott's little head under Vera's pussy. I like that a great deal. Okay. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo.
Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away! Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more, and everybody's losing weight. How problematic, oh no.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, you're very right. Okay. I'd like to become funner. Oh my god, oh look at me. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun, and I've got 666. What a big meme! Okay. Later, you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some pretty sexually explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop. Oh, what? It's my favourite way to start a sentence. Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow weary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Oh, wag, actually. Sorry, I spoke too soon. What a woke king. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. That's not an erection joke. People would die. Personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem, and that's the game. that's the game over. There's nothing more that needs to be said. It's so unrealistic. Hello, I'm not a 2D drawing. I'm a real vampire.
Pathetic.
Isn't that what Pinocchio, the plot of Pinocchio? I know. Oh no, sorry. I know. Even I can't keep up with the standards hentai is setting. What? I'm supposed to just grow a dick during sex? It's a feminine penis. And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at this school. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway? Because half the studio heads are Krakens, Liam. And no tea, no shade. What gay wrote this? And no tea, no shade to the women who do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them. But I do think there should be a more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less cephalosexual? I'm not a scientist. Agreed. Okay, hold on. Hentais are more artistic. Your direct thoughts in 7th grade. Yes. Don't send a misogynistic kraken to do a femme gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. Aha! Why didn't I think of that before?
Oh,
I'm always
not
trying to
bad.
monetize my hobbies, and I am partial to my Suspiria. Out on DVD now. And I am partial to my superior aesthetic, and I like sex. The hentai industry needs more strong female perspectives. Shatter that freaky glass ceiling. Yes, it could feature stories about 3-dimensional women with lofty and exciting career aspirations, having mind-shatteringly hot sex. We can call it Vera animation. Whoa.
That has been
The tagline can be an Oberlin overhaul of over-objectifying a fowl. The two hurry off to continue the development of their hentai studio, thus improving pornography forever. Hooray! You gain 2 smarts and 1 money as a token of gratitude for your ideas. Right, I'd like to get creative. Not that I mean I don't know how much that comes into play, but I don't want to. I can't be on 4 creativity, even if I'm RPing someone different. I'm too creative. I love this girl. Call up you queen, you lesbian queen. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity, and yet again I have a 666. Oh, my mind. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote by St. Vincent on the Twilight soundtrack. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a consigliere. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... Okay, Christ. Free-range organic murders. Oh! Viral marketing. Literally, tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. You can do that? Great! You can use my private chemical weapons lab. And so... this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, ah! renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. Ladies, I'm screaming. It's not actually an antidote though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as immoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain 2 creativity and 1 money.
Let's do this.
Let's. Yeah, we're over here. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her.
Bro.
Hey Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, shout out to me. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I am as Scottish as it's possible to be. I am the most Scot. No. Gah. What will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scots. What's it? Oh, yes, I have to. Yeah, it's called Scots, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scots is actually Vera's. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day? No. Aha! I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait. Time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand me over your wallet. Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best day. I don't know why I added the word day. Isn't it? It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. Why is everyone a drug addict at this school? Morally, I disagree with recreational drugs. Joking. Aren't we kind of... I have money to buy something.
Give me your money.
Give me your money. I wish you'd romance this gal. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? Right. Also, so, give me a minute. Okay. A sexy fake Latin accent. I want that. I'm gonna buy it. Oh no. Oh no. I should have foreseen that. What went down? I think smarts and charm. Yeah, smarts and charm. We'll try and get more charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF! Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen, and 2 charmed. Between class periods, that's funny because I just purchased a used tampon. You discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. Oh, wag! Right, we're not writing a song. Quit crime. They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Oh. Oh, fuck. Why did I think Vera would want a song? Right. You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet. Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when she gets a mobile notification and practically screams. Those punks! Gino the Ice Pick and Hungry Mark invited all the other crime lords to the beach for a barbecue. They're posting pictures on Instagram. They're having so much fun selling heroin while murdering each other without me. I wish I was there. I could murder all of them so much better, and they're murdering each other. And do you see how Joey the arsonist is cooking those burgers? They're not even close to rare. They're lost without me, and they didn't even know it. I never should have listened to you. Some advisor you are. Oh no. Oh no. Vera doesn't leave any more horse heads in your locker. You'd think that would be a good thing, but it's symbolic of a loss of trust between you. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Oh no. Oh, ladies.
Let's do this!
Why did I buy a tampon? I know that's not the reason. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. My favourite movie. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. It's a piece of fabric. Oh! And this that's my favourite movie. And this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. I'm gonna scream. This writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera. Oh, when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use? Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I would charm fun. Fun. No. Yeah.
Give me your money.
Oh fuck, I'm such a big dummy. Oh, I didn't mean that. Well, no, I did, but I sort of forgot. Oh no! I do like the idea of. Oh, I don't want to. No, you know what? I really can't. I freaked that one, ladies. I freaked it.
Let's do this.
Okay, we're going fun because I need more. That day during recess, you start a hat. Alright, I'm not reading that. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is! You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You won't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, as if that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. Sounds like where I want to be. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Woke queen! End feudalism! Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these factors, I've divided the skill into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Okay, hold on. Yes, okay, uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chases. Oh, for fuck's sake! These cockatrice scale pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do, walk in them? A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP fearmongering on a studded couch, but right before your horrified eyes, the hands fall off of the Frankenstein's monster carrying her, sending Vera toppling to the ground. Ow! Damn it, my snakes are all twisted up in one another. It took my reptile dresser hours to get my look right. Whose dumb idea was it to put my physical safety in the hands of someone too stupid to become cool? That would be you. Better flee the scene before she notices your stupid idea having face. You lose 2 boldness and 1 creativity.
Let's do this.
Okay, well, oh my god, can I just sit alone with the coach? Hello? Oh, you know, I can't pass that up. You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all. Everybody knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. I feel like doing a voice for the coach. What would we be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you dressed. God, I wish that were me. God, I wish you could fuck the coach in this. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be? Yeah, I'm having both. 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 What a bold choice. Especially considering that these 2 liquids combined create another highly explosive liquid. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelette without drinking a few explosives.
Good job!
Why am I giving him a speech impediment? Bottoms up, that'll be me. You grab the 2 bottles from Coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. When your classmates see that you're literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, though, they ceremonially award you 4 boldness. Oh, my mind and my stomach.
Let's do this.
Okay. I probably need some charm, don't I sure do. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerised. Actually, that'll be she. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. Oh, what a queen. Oh my god. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. The interdimensional prince, muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, darling vicariously. I am here strictly in a business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Not bad.
Interdimensional princes, gay-coded. Queer-coded, we'll say. Oh no, Rita's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Rita's confidence in the prince's financial status? Replace all his gold with fish. Steal his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm. Oh, yeah. Before we draw up the contract, I hope you won't mind providing a full accounting of all your I keep adding words, I'm just so extravagant. Of your assets. Of course! No, of course not, my dear. As you can see from the spreadsheet, my entire kingdom is owned by someone named Carl. Let me see that. You idiot. Carl isn't a Carl isn't a person. It's a computer algorithm. It probably stands for something like computerized autonomous robotic light bulb? Nope, doesn't stand for anything. It's just Carl. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. What a mess. Sorry, I'm eating tomatoes because I'm an extravagant interdimensional prince. We'll put the smarts up. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I have the tab. I still haven't found the exact details yet, In fact, you know what Vera would say? Details. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't you ask? Well, I've got the pussy wand, the pussy sponge. Why? Why don't we ask to come in? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Hello? Why? Fuck you! I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gained from the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. And I figured you three could do something productive for once. Under no circumstance will we be revealing any magical secrets to help a petty little brat become prom queen. I genuinely cannot think of a more frivolous use of blood magic than this egotistical little side quest. Every time I think the students of this school could not be any more ludicrous. Yeah, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You're the one who called us here. Yeah, and a lot of help you've been. Now get out of my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone. Vera turns to your sorry eyes. Hi. That includes you, useless. I'll find the ingredients myself. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, useless. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's do this.
Why am I such a big dummy? Oh no, I just have this fucking tampon for no reason. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking at a scones. I thought they'd really fucked that there. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination. It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know. And I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl! There's no way for me to say girl that sounds... Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You, back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. Yes, I like that. You don't need to eat that you don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. A marvellous idea! If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princes preferred sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a fucking meat market. Ah, queen! In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. A mess. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poisoned apples to all nearby princes forthwith. Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison. Cause I'm woke!
Let's do this.
Smart bonus could have yes, fun. Charm. We'll put charm on. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement, but an unexpected twist. you gain 10 righteousness. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And 2 charm. Okay. During the next match, your team is struggling and one of your teammates is distracted with some other shit. Guess which one? Polly, are you just scrolling through dick pics on vampire? I'll just say vampire. No, Vera, I'm totally participating and engaging in physical activity. I just love gym class. Come on, Polly. Do you really want the shame of losing to Liam? He's been doing organic blood shots out of a rabbit skull in between rounds. And Damien is going to shove it in our faces. I hate when Damien tries to shove anything in my face. Oh no. Look, I like winning as much as the next monster. But why is dodgeball apparently the only sport we ever play at this school? Some schools do volleyball and ow fuck, just kicked my desk. Some schools do volleyball and gym, or track and field, or cross-country skiing. But what we have is dodgeball, and I want to win it. When life gives you lemons, you gotta squirt some lemon juice in someone's eye. Totally. Let me just finish editing this selfie. Have you seen this massacre filter? Adorbs. Maybe isn't Adorbs a tech company that provides Photoshop and other media platforms? Maybe there's a way to inspire Polly to get on your level and lead you to victory. Wouldn't all of you be happier that way? Oh. Don't you see? Dodgeball is just dancing that you can win at. I cunted it! Right, that doesn't matter. That sounds like a foolproof get-rich-quick scheme if I ever heard one. Polly, you spacey little spectre. That's me, a spacey little spectre. What are you doing? Registering the domain name dance2win.winning.dance, obviously. Look, I like money as much as if not more than the next person. But I also like not being humiliated by my classmates. So if we could just win... Yeah, sounds great. Oh, I fucking skipped it. Polly straight up walks off the court to go make some calls about trademarking, and your team loses big time. Vera's glare almost turns you to stone. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Oh no! Right, well,
Let's do this.
I have to get some funds.
Hey, stranger.
Let's face it, they're probably going to end up losing. Oh, I just realized what I fucking done! Ah! Right, I'll just buy something else, I guess. Ladies, I'm boiling. I don't know why I keep doing this. Oh, shit. You know what, I'll buy this.
Later, Gator.
Ah, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells. But you know what I mean, right? That was a really strange laugh. I apologize.
Let's do this.
Okay. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Unidentifiable prime meat. God, I wish that were me. Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labours. You mean the meats of our labours? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at its a lit stove. Did the fire ever, you know, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Polyp will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? No, yes, my word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. Quick! Quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch you more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn. Guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. I don't gain anything, for fuck's sake.
Let's do this.
Right. I would like to gain some fun before. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until one small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you don't remember, you suck at dancing. I don't look like I do, I look like I'm really good. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Masaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Masaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Masaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You. What? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths shooting each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But that's family after all. Oh no. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make more money. Or just money, because I can't stop adding words that aren't there. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything. Buy one of everything. One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait, what are you doing over there tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you... My god, you're even cleverer than I thought! You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock, you meant I should buy one of everything! And you didn't even buy, you meant steal! You, sir, your pants, give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gained 2 creativity and 1 money. Ladies, I'm screaming. It's Monster Prom.
Hi.
Yes, lesbian queens. Let's do this. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you. I think I just puked in my mouth. Hello? Is it because I have no money? I am really angry, ladies. Ladies, I'm boiling. I'm not reading this. Ladies, I'm boiling. I'm most likely to be a super agent just waiting for the code word. I hate this. I'm angry. I think it might be the money then. Oh, well, I really can't. Well, you know what? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died in the most badass way during a race. At the funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd. He winked at you. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Right? Arcade Fire stands? Right? I love that song. I'm really fucked off. I'm really fucked off. Seems... Look, there they are together. Well, I'll need to do this again, because I'm angry. Oh no. Well, thank you for watching. I'll do more of these. Because I get to be more animated. Only if I do it during the day though. I'm in by myself, you see. Look, playing the guitar, playing a Strat. Right. I enjoyed that a great deal. I love you guys. Mwah.
If I